what services do you actually provide? Are you all around SMMA, or do you have very specific services that you offer to clients?
Okay, so right now my main focus is Facebook and Instagram ads.
Yeah.
I've started dabbling a little bit with LinkedIn. That one's it's a little different than I'm used to because it's getting like I'm charging networking, like helping them network with the correct person for them to collaborate, not actually a client. And then I help with getting some of my clients in contact with like micro influencers in order for them to advertise things for like, hey, if you advertise for me, I'll give you a free service or free products. And I've seen those have worked for myself at least pretty well. Those are the ones that I've been focusing on.
So I assume if you're doing that, do you have to have, or do you just go search for these influencers, or do you have maybe like a catalog of them that you would repeatedly go back to and rinse, reuse?
No, so for myself, I literally just Google it. So I'll I'll give you an example. There's a lady that I'm working with. As crazy as it sounds, she sells greeting cards that are handmade.
Nice.
The drawings are actually they're pretty cool, but they're not the catch. The catch is that they look kind of innocent, like a little doll generally in the front. But when you open it, it is the raunchiest jokes you'll ever hear in your life. People just die laughing. Well, she's in the Black Lives Matter movement to a certain extent, and so I've just used that. I'm like, okay, it's not that I support it or I'm against it. That's not my job. My job is I'm gonna get you clients, and so I found exactly a micro influencer. I say micro; they have a good amount of followers, but not like millions. And I literally just contact them, and I just send a picture of it. I'm like, have you seen these? By the way, I should preface, they lived in the same area where those cards started becoming famous because of the fair she was in, the ads I was doing for her. And she's like, oh my God, like, yeah, I know about these. Like, which joke is inside? And I'm like, well, you can find out. You can get them for free, and you can just have like a reaction video. If you could do that, we'll send them to you. And they become kind of a collector's item, like within a little cult that they have now. But yeah, it was just, I Googled it, and I found her, sent it to her, and now thanks to that, actually, she got a lot of sales through that. And I just can't believe you can make thousands on greeting cards, but it's working.
Oh, hell yeah, man. My partner, she's a professional designer, freelancer, and it blows my mind, like that whole industry of creativity and artists. And frankly, the money that gets thrown around in the art industry is crazy. So I can 100% understand that with the cards.
Yeah, and it's like, so that one's kind of out of my realm, but it worked, and she was one of my first ones. But she's the main creative when it comes to the ads. Like, of course I help, but because she's an art, and she's actually an English major as well, she'll help with the copywriting itself. She's like, what do you think? I'll tweak it a little bit, but yeah, I cannot believe, like, to this day, like when I see the numbers and every time I check like Facebook Business Manager, I'm just like, how the hell is like, I know I'm doing good, but like, it's greeting cards. I tell her all the time too. I'm completely like transparent. She'll hear this. She's like, are you talking shit? I'm like, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, like, how are you making so much money selling greeting cards? But it's the jokes. It's that contrast of cute but dirty at the same time. And it just gets people up there. It's up in Colorado, and it's great.